Hey, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Octavia and I do everything farmhouse DIYs on my channel. If you like that kind of content, I would love you to stick around and hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so you will not miss out on any future videos that I upload. So for the first DIY, we'll be making this cheese grater wall decor. So first, I got the cheese grater from IKEA. It was like $4 from IKEA. And I'm going to be using the Rust-Oleum 2X spray paint and primer. The semi-gloss, I normally use matte, but this is what I had to spray paint the whole cheese grater. So once I am done spray painting it, I'm going to take my sanding sponge and distress the cheese grater. Pretty much just so some of the silver from the cheese grater can show through. So once I was done with that, I took a piece of wood that I had gotten from AC Moore and I stained it using the dark walnut stain. I normally use Rust-Oleum. And it's a 9x12 piece of wood. Now to do this, before I do this, I'm going to take a piece of the foam board, poster board, and I cut the fit in here. It's a Dollar Tree foam board in black. And I just pushed it down into the cheese grater. That way, so when you sit stuff inside of this, it will not fall out the bottom. Then I'm going to go ahead and glue this to the wood. No, I'm going to glue it to the wood just to hold it so it will stay positioned the way I want to nail it down. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on here. Then I'm going to take 2 small nails and I'm going to hammer them down. Now you see how the cheese grater have the holes, the big holes in the front and the smaller holes in the back. I flipped the smaller holes onto the wood so to give my nails something to hold on to. And what I had to do when nailing this in, I had to turn my hammer to the side. Once I got the nails halfway in, I had to turn my hammer to the side to finish nailing it in. And once I got it on there, it was on there. And that's it for this DIY. You can hang some wooden spoons inside of this. Put a hand towel at the bottom. You can put flowers inside. And I think it turned out really cute. Something you can buy from the store. And I made it cheaper. And I took this little hanging piece off of another sign that I had. And I put it on the back of this to hang it. You also put some jute rope or nautical rope to hang it. And it turned out really cute. So next I will be taking some wood pieces. I got these for $1.62 from Lowe's. I used these in my last video. They're 25 by 2.5 inches. I cut them down to 18 inches. Then I took some 5-gallon paint mixing sticks And I needed 4, and I cut them into 9-inch pieces. I think I used maybe 2.5 packs. They come in a set of 3 when you buy them. They're 98¢. Then I took scrap pieces and I cut 4 more pieces to 5 inches long that I will be using too. And there's the 5-gallon paint mixing sticks that I cut down to 5 inches. So first what I'm going to do is line my sticks up, and I'm going to use some of the 1-gallon paint mixing sticks to glue these together, just using my glue gun. So the next, I'm going to take my 9-inch sticks and my 5-inch sticks. I'm going to take them and I'm going to go ahead and sand them a little bit. I'm not sanding them to like reshape them. I'm just sanding them to get some of the splinters off from cutting them. So you don't want to sand it too much where as though you're reshaping the pieces of sticks. I'm going to take these 4 pieces and I'm going to glue 2 pieces together. I'm going to glue them together. You'll see it better than I can explain. I'm using my hot glue gun and some E6000. You can just use hot glue. Hot glue works really well on wood by itself. So I'm just gluing these together. You want to make sure these are straight and evenly glued together. And I'm going to do the same to the other 2 5-inch sticks. Once that is done, I'm going to take one of my 9-inch sticks. I'm going to lay it flat on the table, and I'm going to use E6000 and a hot glue, and I'm going to glue these standing straight up, close to the edge as I can get. And you want to make sure your sticks are straight. And I forgot to mention what we're making. This part that we're making, it is going to be the part that holds your mail. And when you lay it down, this will be the bottom of your box. And be careful and add a lot of hot glue because as you see it came off because I added more E6000 than hot glue. But you really need that glue, the hot glue, because it holds it. The E6000 is a permanent hold, and like the glue gun is like a temporary hold, but you know, the glue gun still can hold stuff permanently too. But anyway, so this is going to be the bottom part of the box. Next, I'm going to take another stick and I'm going to lay it across the bottom too. The bottom part of this too, as you can see, using my E6000 and my hot glue. Then I'm going to take another stick and it's going to be at the top. And then the last stick is going to go in the middle. And then what I do is I just add a little bit, no, not a little bit, I add a lot of glue in the inside of the box all the way around. So here's the box I made for the mail. Now I will be adding something at the bottom of this. I decided not to add the houses on here. I got something else that I wanted to add that's from the Target dollar spot. I'm not sure if you still can find these because I know recently I went in Target and they had 50% off, so they might just be out of these. But you're going to see what else I'm going to use. But I do need these to know what spot I want to place my mail holder in. So I can get this evenly placed on here, I'm going to take a pencil and trace it around the top and the side of the box. So that way, once I take it up and I put glue on it, I know where I want it to be placed. And once I do that, I just add some E6000 and use my glue gun again to place this onto my wood. So after that, I stained it using my favorite color, is the dark walnut. And you can see I'm using something different. I got these little hooks from Target dollar spot too. They were $1 and I got 4 of them. So these were too wide to put keys on. So I'm going to take my pliers, which is nasty. I need to get some. I actually found these outside. and I'm going to squeeze it in some. Be careful and don't squeeze too hard because you can break the wire, the little hook. So I'm going to squeeze it in, and I tested and my keys fit on there perfectly. The little key ring fits on it, not just the key by itself. And so I went ahead and just squeezed these together. And when I was squeezing these together, I noticed that it scraped some of the paint off of them, which I love the way that looked. So I went ahead and I actually distressed it even more to scratch more of the paint off. So I went ahead and did that. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to, place them down. So to place them down, I'll be using some Dollar Tree tacks. And I'm going to place 4 of them on each 4 pieces of the wood, because I use 4 pieces of wood for the bottom part of this mail holder. And I'm going to just take some tacks and eyeball this and push them down through the hooks into the wood. After I got all of them placed down, this is what they look like. I'm going to take some acrylic paint. I'm going to dab my hand into the top, and I'm going to dab them on the tacks just to give it, I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't want so much of that silver showing. It was too silvery and not galvanized looking. So I just took some black paint and dabbed it onto the tacks. And you also want to put, if you was to do something like this, you want to put Mod Podge over top of this so it won't scrape off, because this is acrylic paint and not a chalk paint. And you can see how it toned down that silver a little bit. Then I took a piece of vinyl and I made in Design Space the word mail, and then I cut it out with my Cricut machine. And I'm going to place this on the second stick that's on my mail holder. Oh, and I know somebody probably noticed I did use my staple gun to staple the mail holder. You can see the staples right there. And I also flipped it over and stapled some going into the box through the back of my mail holder. So just to give it a better hold. Even though I use E6000, that works great. But I still wanted something because I want to, have this for a long time. Once I did that, that was it. This turned out really nice. I love this. I went online or Pinterest to see some, and I seen the prices. Some was like $39 or $69. And I made this for no more than $20. And to me, it looks like something you can go on Hobby Lobby and purchase. And it turned out really great. So always remember, if you like these videos, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And once again, if you are new to my channel, I would love you to stick around and hit that subscribe button. And also notification bell so you will not miss out on any of these DIYs. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us.